We're a FTSE 250 company that operates up and down the United Kingdom with 130 properties throughout the UK. We're continuously looking to grow, and any business that looks to grow must do that using research that they conduct. One of the ways that we look to build our strategy is on research that we have with Red Brick Research. Over 2/3 of our business is working directly with universities and their students. It would be remiss of us to not understand the strategy of a university and how best we can fit in with that, as well as to understand how well we're performing within our operations. The value to us on brand reputation and tracking the momentum of that is really high. It's very important for us. I think in a sector where competition is increasing and differentiation amongst your competition in a growing sector means that you need to find ways and you need to establish ways to get ahead of the competition. Our way is to be looking to best partner with universities, so to understand their needs and to build a brand that is integral to the universities and the sector. Red Brick Research has been a partner in conducting this research with us for 6 years, and I believe that trust has built and it's grown throughout the period that we've been working with them. Selecting a partner that you trust is critical. The ability to stay with someone and that information in the research having integrity and authenticity means that we've been able to have a real consistent approach to the research. We've been able to compare with previous years. Through the trust that we've got, we've been able to build on the reputation and the relationships that we've got with universities. Red Brick have engaged very well with our stakeholders. I think they're a trusted brand. So when we introduce the survey, we introduce it from our CEO. An email comes from our CEO explaining that shortly after a survey will be conducted by Red Brick. Over the years, our engagement has increased with our university stakeholders from this, and I think Red Brick have been a key part in being able to drive that engagement up. We have a few KPIs that were born from the research. One of them is a measurement of trust. How well do our university partners trust us as a business to deliver, and trust us as a business to partner with them. And we've been glad to see a continued upward trajectory of that trust score. Another KPI that we've built into the survey is Net Promoter Score, and of course that's a globally renowned metric, and it's also something that we use when we survey our students, our customers as well. So being able to compare our Net Promoter Score with our university partners and benchmark that with other global providers and other global brands, as well as comparing it to our own customers' Net Promoter Score, has been really, really valuable. Red Brick's approach to the methodology has been great. It's meant that we've had a consistent approach throughout the 6 years that we've worked with them, but we've worked collaboratively to have a specific tailored approach for each year's survey. So it meant that we've looked to kind of the future needs of our business, and it's meant that we've been able to change the methodology a little bit and change some of the questions a little bit so that we can get the most out of this research. We get a great report that shows the findings. It makes some recommendations which we're part of shaping it at the end. Those recommendations then actually form and slot into almost every facet of our business. So our operations business, our communications, and within our senior leaders as well. So the research that we've conducted with Red Brick, the outcomes of that every year actually get taken to our group board. Through our group board, our operations, our property boards, and then get communicated throughout the whole business. At a strategic level, there's a significant amount of time taken to understand the findings and how that fits into the strategy of our business over the next 3-5 years and beyond. Throughout the whole of our business, having specific data, specific research and feedback about how well our teams are performing, how well we're engaging with universities, and how best we can improve, has meant that our operation business has been able to build on that in partnership with our universities too. Our reputation amongst the sector has also enhanced as we've been able to build our strategy. We've been able to be more part of the sector. We've been more engaging within conferences. We've done more research that we've shared with the sector, and all of that has formed part of us being able to build a better reputation and a better brand. So Red Brick Research for us have been consistently strong in partnering with us, and they've been a trusted partner in the research that they've done. We've set a clear scope, and we trust that the research that they do is going to be sound. I would recommend Red Brick Research because of their flexible approach and the quality of the work that they undertake.